It's a rainy, overcast night in North Georgia as we're in the middle of two first alert weather days. Good evening, I'm Blake DeVine. First alert meteorologist JD Disharoom has his eyes on even more rain that could impact your Monday morning commute. JD, what should we be expecting? Breaking news tonight in the search for a Metro Atlanta teacher and coach who went missing last month on Lake Oconee. Atlanta News First Bridget Spencer is live in Putnam County. Bridget, they've been searching for him out on the water for 29 days. Atlanta police say they have secured warrants for the man they believe was caught on camera slashing tents at a homeless encampment. Cell phone video shows a man going tent by tent with a cutting tool on Wheat Street. Today, thousands gathered in Selma, Alabama to observe the 60th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. Many of them came from right here in Atlanta this morning. I had a chance to catch up with the group who witnessed history. Duluth police are offering a warning after a suspected DUI crash was caught on camera. Check out this crash caught on a traffic camera. A white truck can be seen running a red light in the city. Unfortunately, the only other car around was passing through the intersection at the very same time. Money is at center stage for Washington politics this weekend, with the government shutdown looming over a big budget battle. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake DeVine. A private security officer working near the Domain in North Austin is recovering this evening after he was shot. The security officer and another were patrolling the Topgolf late last night when they chased off two men trespassing. That's according to a representative from the private security company where the officers work, Texas Public Safety and Investigations. Police continue to investigate after officers opened fire on a man in South Austin. The interim police chief, Robin Henderson, says the man appeared to be suffering a mental health crisis while pointing a gun at officers inside his home. Police say the man survived the shooting and is listed as stable. No officers were injured. They say she was traveling into Central Texas from the Rio Grande Valley with the man who took off before police arrived. A mother attending a birthday celebration is dead, along with three other people injured after a shooting at a Houston bar late last night. The shooting happened just before 2 a.m. outside the Legend Lounge, and investigators say an argument broke out after a man made inappropriate comments to a few women. It carried out into the parking lot where at least three people fired guns. Now switching over to weather, Nick, it really didn't feel like December today.
No, we went from the upper 60s yesterday.
Saturday's Big 12 championship win in Dallas set them up for success, but today brings the big news. Texas is in college football's Final Four, meaning their first ever trip to the playoffs. The bracket was revealed today as the Longhorns came in ranked number 3. The Horns were ranked 7th headed into today, so UT jumped 4 spots to land in the playoff, and we'll have much more reaction coming up in sports. A sense of purpose born out of pain as a grieving Texas mother is working to create change and running for Congress. Plus, which Central Texas state parks attract the most visitors over the winter weather season? We will soon see a first alert weather day starting tomorrow with storms that could impact your Monday morning commute. Good evening, I'm Blake DeVine. First alert meteorologist JD Disharoom has the timing of that rain along with the chance for some severe storms. Atlanta rapper Young Scooter is dead after an encounter with police that took a shocking twist and turn. Atlanta News First Bridget Spencer is live at the Atlanta Police Headquarters. Bridget, police are trying to clear up confusion. Over at Morehouse College, students spent the afternoon pressing local leaders for solutions to gun violence. This comes as teen violence is on the uptick throughout Metro Atlanta. I stopped by the summit talking to several students who hope to create change. A program helping families in Cobb County has a much more welcoming appearance today thanks to community volunteers. The Cobb County Family Justice Center supports victims. Sad news tonight in regards to the Georgia Southern University bald eagle mascot. The university posted on social media that Freedom, the bald eagle, has died. Freedom was found in 2004, knocked out of a nest in Florida. A beak injury prevented them from releasing him into the wild, so Georgia Southern sought permission to take him in, and that's where he's been ever since for over 2 decades. Baseball is back, and what better way to start than with your Atlanta Braves, who have significantly struggled with runners in scoring position during their first few games. Just 1 of 16 entering into today's tilt. It's a troubling trend that would continue. Nevertheless, let's sprinkle in some positives. History for rookie catcher Drake Baldwin. First career big league hit comes in the second inning. Save that baseball for a trophy case, young man. Atlanta United is experiencing some struggles of their own. Entering Saturday, Latte Lath in the five stripe hadn't won a game since February 22nd, season opener, hosting NYCFC. In trouble in the second. We're going to go over to the 51st minute, a careless giveaway in the box lead to the easy score by Hannes Wolf. And that's your look at sports. I'm Blake DeVine.
Good morning, I'm Jayla Washington.
And I'm Blake DeVine. He's the first officer in Austin to die on duty in over a decade. Ahead of today's funeral, thin blue flags representing police have appeared on 6th Street to show support for the fallen officer. It's also the start of Thanksgiving travel, so if you're headed there, prepare for closures and added time in TSA lines. KXAN will honor the legacy of Officer Pastor by bringing you live coverage of the funeral from the procession through the city to the ceremony at Circuit of the Americas, and we'll have full coverage this morning.
The judge who played a critical role in that case is now stepping aside.
Yeah, 72-year-old Judge Clifton Newman was already set to retire at the end of the year, but has now officially stepped aside and asked that a new judge be assigned to handle the post-trial motions. Murdoch's legal team has been asking for a new judge and added a new trial. They suggest that the judge profess his views on the murder case in a post-verdict interview he did with the Today Show. Austin police have released the name of the suspect killed in the shooting on 6th Street last Saturday night. Police say 29-year-old Trey Michael Adric Hernandez was the man killed outside the bar on 6th near Brazos Street just before midnight. This month, the Travis County District Attorney dropped charges for 17 of the 21 Austin police officers indicted related to their actions during the 2020 racial injustice protests. KXAN's Brianna Hollis sat down with two of the officers that were cleared. The outgoing City of Austin Housing Director sent a memo about the scorecard to city management earlier this week. In it, Director Rosie Truelove said the city has applied for a significant grant to possibly change the blueprint. She says if the $10,000 grant is awarded, the city would start doing that in early 2024. And you can actually see the most affordable and most expensive places in the Austin Metro broken down by the cities making up the Austin area. Online news organization Stacker actually combed through Zillow values and broke down the areas. For the most affordable, Page, McDade, Round Rock, Georgetown, and Point Venture offer the most affordable homes in the 30 areas of the Metro. Typical home values are $440,000 or cheaper. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, Valente, Sunset Valley, Lost Creek, Westlake Hills, and Rollingwood with a typical home value starting close to $1 million to more than $2.5 million per city. And Rich, those are pretty expensive houses. When we're talking about Christmas, though, we're not going to get a white Christmas this year, are we? Thank you, Rich. And a Texas county is taking tech out of elections while Gillespie County is going to start hand counting votes.